Hello everyone and welcome to eRice channel. My name is Oleg and I'm going to review today this new Raev Bullet GT V2 model. Amazing look and performance. I think there's no such a bicycle on the market which will compare exactly to Raev bicycles. The difference is a lot because the design, as you can see, this model comes with dual batteries. So large battery right over here in the frame, second battery underneath. The second battery actually higher compact of cells which will have probably as half power as the top one. So you get 28 amp battery combined, 28, so the 20 on the top, the bottom one is about 8 amp, but it's 52 volt system, so it's a lot of juice in this bike. So 52 volt system will provide you more power and better acceleration and better speed. Keep up. Some bicycle can go very fast, but they might get overheated. So it's all vary. But we're gonna test it out today in the video as well for the speed, how it climbs the hills, and just how comfortable the bicycle rides. The Raev bicycle very famous for the design, also as a performance and the seat. They have one of the best on the market, the seat. It's most comfortable seat you can find probably without paying extra. Some companies give you options to upgrade the seat. With this bike, you don't even want to upgrade because this seat is very comfortable and you can just unbox the bike and go for a ride. So I want to show you how I will look on this bike, and I'm 5'11". So here's my right feet gonna look when I'm gonna pedal it. And again, it's one of the most comfortable position. This bike actually GT model, they do have GTX model which I reviewed before. You might want to check link in description as well. That other model very similar design, but it has some different features which I will talk to you about that as well. So the GT model V2 comes pretty much comfortable seat as all other bicycles, but it's a little bit smaller than GTX. So GTX basically the same bicycle but larger. Also the GTX has a little bit better brakes, better tires, larger seat. Performance wise, few miles probably faster as well. That's what, if you're looking for a larger bike, check the GTX model. Due to the Black Friday is coming, if this video comes before Black Friday, you will have opportunity to save 10% off on any Raev bicycle. Plus, you got $300 off for short period of time until November 30th, I believe. So you're gonna get 300 off with my code eRides. Check link in description. The eRides will give you additional discount on model GT like this or GTX. So you'll get amazing deal, probably the lowest price you're gonna buy. They also include free rack and some battery safe box as well. So let's get back to the bicycle. So GTX model comes in few different colors. So this one is a black metal, I would call, because you got some sparkles in it. Beautiful, the paint job, actually one of the best. But now I will get closer so you can see everything what is on this bike before we'll go for a ride. So let's get closer to the bike and go over all the specs. So it comes with very bright headlight which moves together with your fork. It also comes with a bright tail light and brake light, which is much more brighter. Again, I'm on the sun right now and you can see how bright it is, and reflector on the top. It does come with a original sport fender, like small, which will probably protect you a little bit. Rest of it will go inside over here, but the controller hidden inside this box, so you will not really splash on controller. Easy to wipe out all the dirt or wash it off. Also you come with the front fenders over here. They do sell full fenders if you decide to buy. You might want to check accessories as well. And this bike comes with single gears with kind of tension control over here, silver chain, and large chain ring. I believe this one is like 56 teeth, but I didn't count, so I'm not 100% sure. You might want to check link in description to see exactly how many teeth in this chain ring. About the batteries, a lot of people asking, can you charge them all at once? They do sell splitter where you can plug in one and charge another one at the same time. But at this time, right now, if you get this original charger, you would have to charge on the bike small one and the large one separately. You can remove each one and charge separately. Before you start to ride the bicycle, make sure you turn on this small one, because it's inside the battery, there's a switch. So you would have to turn it on in order to start riding and using, because a lot of people just install it, never turn it on, and you never use this battery. And then you're going to complain about distance range not as good. So always turn it on, and this small battery will provide you probably half of the large one, because it comes with a little bit better cells. It's I believe it's Samsung cells in it, and if you lose a key, this number, you can locate it on the lock, okay, and contact the Raev company to get you extra key. A Raev bicycle comes with a special swing arm, which has a suspension located right under the seat, which is I believe 500 pounds or 550 pounds. To show you how this rear spring works when I'm gonna sit on it. So, and if I'm gonna jump, it's not really give you much movement, maybe like an inch only. And again, it can be easily upgraded, but due to the seat softness and thickness, all the bumps should be absorbed as well, because I have the similar bike, but bullet with a hardtail, and I rode it over many bumps, and it was soft and actually feels good. But with this one, it's not really give you much movement, as you can see. So most likely I will upgrade it to different shock. The GT model comes with a hydraulic fork, adjustable, and let me show you how it works. With a compression adjustment, so you basically locking the fork over here, and load adjustment on the left side right over here. It make it ride smoother or firmer. Again, I didn't try if it actually works. Most bicycle does not really, you will not really feel much difference on this type of forks, but it's a dual crown, looks great, and should work great for the city ride. Again, this is not really off-road bicycle, as some people looking on Suron type of bicycles. This is most comfortable ride experience in a city, or you can ride it probably on 5 lanes, as comfortable as well. The tires, these tires are 4 inches, 0.25, so it's 4 1/4, and they're by Kinder tires with nice traction for the city. So they're a little bit thicker, they're 4 inches, and they're better for the regular road, but you can still ride them off-road if you decide to. I think they should be just fine as well. And they are up to 35 psi, so a little bit high pressure tires, so it's a better quality, harder to get puncture because a lot of rubber between the tube. The GT model V2 comes with 160mm hydraulic brakes, Raev branded. The front, and the same on the rear, as you can see, the Raev logo, and it's only 160mm, decent thickness as well, and we're gonna check it out how good they are braking. They're easy to adjust, so you can adjust the handles to go closer to your handle. So basically leveler, you can adjust it by twisting this knob over here, so you get the leveler closer to your handle or further, so depend on your hand size. So it's great for teenagers or whoever has smaller hands or larger hands, so it can be adjusted easily. And again, it's branded by Raev. It comes with a Raev branded display, very bright at night or daytime. You can see on the sun or off the sun, so it's very clear. It's not color display, it's just LCD display. It comes with a 3-speed, switching easily with this 2 button, go up, plus, or minus, down, and 0 will be no power at all. Also you can switch between miles by pressing this power button, like power, peak power, and odometer reading. Also you can go in settings, and I have a video how to do that as well, to change the speed. I currently switch the speed to the top speed, which we're gonna test it out as well. And the top speed can be going up to level, when you switch to pedal assist level 3. So to reach the top speed you have to be in pedal assist mode 3. And this bike use the throttle, thumb throttle right over here. Easy to use, very great, and also horn right here. And GT model comes with nice vegan leather stitch grips, which are very comfortable to hold for longer ride with some rest on the side, and they're not moving around. And handlebar, it's very well designed, so you'll have nice hands rest while you're riding for longer distance. You can adjust the handlebar closer to you or further, depending on the angle you're gonna design. Make sure you tighten up these 4 bolts before you start to ride. This plate can be removed, and you can attach the water bottle, or some people attach the back, small Porsche, so you can keep your phone or anything inside. But handlebar have enough space to attach the phone or any other device. Raev Bullet GT V2 model comes with a 750 watt motor, label, and quick release right here, so you can easily remove the rear wheel. 750 on the label, but actually it might be much more, like 1000 watt. But we're gonna test it out in uphill test, and we know for sure if this motor actually 1000 or 750, based on the speed and the power it will produce, because some companies put actually more but produce less. Raev bicycles are actually put less, but they produce more power. And so far I rode just a little bit on this bike, and the peak power was above 1800. So 1800 peak power, that's probably at least 1000 watt motor in this powerful electric beast. Again, we're gonna go for a ride right now, test it out to see how fast and how powerful in uphill and how easy to pedal, because this bicycle is actually great for somebody who is shorter person, probably who is 5 feet and above, because the lowest part of the seat gonna be about 29 inches from the ground, and the top one will be 32 inches from the ground. So it's great for teenager or somebody who is shorter, and it's designed actually for 2 people, so 2 people can fit. And I already test this type of bicycle with my wife riding. You can still ride as 2 adult. I'm 5'11", and I have the video probably in the description if you want to see. And again, if you want to ride as 2 people, you can attach the pegs right over here, and the second person can sit on the bike as well. Should be enough space, but it will be not the most comfortable. If you're planning to ride as 2 people, then GTX model would be best. So now we're gonna go for the speed test, hill test, and see how this model perform at 52 volt system. Looks like it's dusty here. Somebody garden cleaning stuff. All right, gonna stop right here. 0 speed everywhere. I will use GPS on the phone, GPS on the right, and we'll see if it's accurate with display. So 1, 2, 3, go. 9:15, GPS 21, 23. Oh wow, it's very nice acceleration. 27 on GPS, 28 on GPS, on the 29. Oh, 30, and brake. Oh, the brakes works good. I didn't expect them to be so quiet actually, but good. So 30 miles on throttle only on this short distance. We're gonna take it for longer distance as well later on in this video, but let's see how fast I can pedal it. I think I will get ghost pedaling after some time, which we're gonna find out as well. So it's very torquey, a little beast, I would say. It's colder weather, so I'm gonna, there's basically no shifting, so I have to just pedal it because it's one gears. And I will tell you when I'm gonna get ghost pedaling. 19, so about after 90 miles an hour I'm getting ghost pedaling, and I'm gonna just turning my pedals slowly because it's cadence sensor to see how fast I'll get. So it was about 27 miles, but again after 19 miles an hour you will get ghost pedaling. I'm on the speed number 3. I'm gonna switch to 1 actually and go. So testing for pedal assist, it's kind of pointless because I can tell you, well, I set to unlimited basically to 60 miles an hour, and testing right now for pedal assist level 1 how fast I can go. It depends how long I'm gonna ride on and what angle of the street, because basically it's use the power, and right now about 12 miles an hour, use the power to control the speed. So it can go basically up to the top speed most likely, but very slowly. As you can see now it's 12, and versus to some other cadence sensors. So because it's used as a power percentage, so it produces less power. That's how it controls the speed. So level 2, accelerate fast of course, and get you about 16 miles an hour, not bad. And then speed number 3 pedal assist would get you up to 27, 28. Again, depend how. After 90 miles you just pedal it and it will activate the cadence sensor, so with no really any torque, so you don't have to push the pedals hard. It will accelerate up to the top speed. So I'm gonna turn off the power right now and try to ride it, and it is not as easy for a few reasons. It's about 6 miles an hour because it's only one gear, so the pedaling, it's not, it is pedaling like 6-7 miles an hour, not bad. But again, it's a fat tire bike, e-moped style, your feet going up, so you don't have really good push on it, not like a, but again the fork works good on this bike. And rear shock, we're gonna check it out, let's see. And looks like I probably could put more air pressure in the tires, so it probably will go even faster. So go pedal assist level 3 and go. I don't want to pedal with no power this bike. I know like e-moped style electric bicycle are not the best to pedal with no power. Some of them okay. And now I'm gonna test the brakes. Also the position are really good. I like the Raev bicycles. The seating position are really great on these bicycles. So let's go and test it, the brakes. I'll get about 25 miles an hour and I'll stop. So I need to go to pedal assist level 3 to go to the top speed. 25 miles, actually I will go faster. 27, 28 and stop. Oh wow, I smell, it's like burning the rear tire. I couldn't hear much because I'm in the helmet, and if you're looking for this helmet, I'll have a link in description with 30% off. It's by Demon with MIPS inside, really nice, and it's actually looks small, but it feels it's a large size. So it's braking very nicely, a very good grab, but again get some burning tire. So even with this 160mm disc, one like looks like double piston, that's about it. so it works pretty good. So now I'm gonna test it on the street to see how fast I can get on the flat road with a little bit longer ride, probably over 30 miles an hour. So let's test it out. Again, this is not the fastest bicycle, but it's very comfortable to ride on this bike. So about 21, very nice acceleration, 25 on GPS, 28, 30, 31. We're gonna brake. We're gonna continue after intersection. 30. Let's see if I lean forward. 31. And on display show me 33. Oh, I like this bike. I like Raev bicycles. So this one is like 31 miles based on GPS, top speed, very solid, and 33 on display was top speed. And I checked on this one as well, hit 31. So I would say 31 miles, very solid. I'm getting closer to the hill right now, and we'll do some tests on the hill and see how our bicycle will perform, and I'll explain why I do this test. It's a torture test basically. I rode about 3 miles only on the throttle. I didn't even pedal the bike much because I don't like to pedal e-moped style bicycle usually. And also I will have grading to see how much grade as well. Let's go. So usually 750 watt motor cannot really climb the hill much. Only like 1000 would go up about 8 to 8 miles an hour, and so far it's about 14 miles an hour on throttle only, of course, and based on GPS. So that's how we'll find out if it's really 1000 watt motor or 750. 750 watt motor will go up to probably 6. Some of them will never even make it to the hill. Actually, for the last mini bicycle before this I reviewed, they never even make it uphill. So far I'm going about 9 miles an hour. It says 9. Actually on this GPS it says 11, so it's 10 miles an hour, I guess. Very fast for this 1000 watt motor, and I made it easily. The motor didn't get overheated. It didn't get any extra like sounds, noise, and that's very important. And I can repeat again to see if it will be able to do second time. So it will be more like torture test, because I saw some people getting before posted that the bike is overheated. The bicycle are not designed, so I'm gonna go downhill right now and we're gonna test the brakes, and I'll repeat the test again. So 30 miles, 31, and I'll brake. All right, the braking really good. Actually, it's locking the wheels good, and it was the great GRA, say, so it's percentage about 12% was, but I'm not sure how accurate, and I'm still getting used to this GPS, but there is some delay, I guess. So we're gonna test again one more time. Go non-stop. There's only a few bicycles could go a few times. So about 17 miles an hour. The normal 1000 watt motor would get overheated by now and shut down or get air caught. So I'm going about 12 miles, 11. And again, it's not good for the motor, not good for controller. It's abuse of the bicycle. So don't try it at home, otherwise you're gonna have an issue with the bike. The bicycle usually good up to 3 minutes on the top speed or in a hill climbing, probably about not this type of hill. With this type of hill, they recommend you to pedal as well, because it's a lot of power and a lot of abuse on the motor. But I'm still making very firm on 9 miles an hour. The peak power was like over 17. I didn't pay attention much. I saw 17 at least, right now 16, and it made it easily twice. So it's no issue with overheat, no issue with getting to the hill. You don't really need the pedals. That's one of the reasons this comes with 1 gears only. You don't really need pedals on this type of bicycle. Let's talk about Raev Bullet GT V2 model. It's not only looking great, as you can see, amazing. I like the design. I like the most Raev bicycle as the look. So best feature of this bike: quick acceleration, comfortability riding due to the seat. The rear shock, it's not the best, I would say. On Bullet GTX, the shock much better, of course. It's more adjustable. This one is pretty much, you can adjust by tension right over here, tuning this part, but it's a smaller spring than previous model, than V1 model, but still pretty stiff. Easily can be replaced, but if you're running on the street, you will not really have any issue at all, because the seat, one of the most comfortable, as I said many times in this video. And comfortability pedaling due to 1 gears without power, it's kind of hard to pedal would be. But this bike, I would say, pretty much comfortable to pedal as e-moped style bike from even my size. Would I recommend somebody this bike? Definitely yes, but depend on your height. So GT models V2, it's great for someone who is under 5'11", probably 5'10" feet tall. If you are taller, I recommend to go with GTX or X model. They are a larger frame, a larger bicycle, will have more comfortability sitting position. So this bike give you great stopping power, even with 160mm disc brakes. Really great experience riding this bike. Have zero issue so far, and I reviewed many of the models, have zero issue with electric, as some people posted, I saw in the groups. So any bicycle can have issue. The only problem is when the company will ignore you for a while, never send you parts. Raev bicycle have very good customer service. They're very responsive. Usually 24 hours, 28 hours, they'll respond to you, will do troubleshoot and send you the part. Again, not all parts usually available in stock with any brand, so don't get upset if you need controller or motor that you have to wait. That happens to many other companies, and I would not really blame on Raev if one person out of the 1,000 would have to wait for controller or some other part which is not in stock. But that's normal with some of the companies as well, even with the largest one. So reviewing this bike, it's a pleasure for me, because I really love to ride Raev bicycle for comfortability, sitting position, how they accelerate, the sounds of the motor, and just easy to unbox. Was, as always, the easy to unbox, easy assembly. Just need to charge the batteries, make sure you charge both of them to 100%, and enjoy riding. The front fork looks like it's about 80 or 100mm travel, as you can see. The lubrication will continue to come out. That's totally normal. This happens with all fork in all electric bicycle I reviewed. 99% always some lubrication will come up, even after riding 1,000 miles, unless the lubrication is finished inside. Then you may need to add it more grease. Again, easy to ride. Never have any problem with controller on these bikes. Never have problem with the battery on these bicycles. And Raev bicycle, one of the best, and they do have one of the best deal right now $300 off on GT model or GTX model. So if you like this bike, check link in description, get one with the code eRides, save some money, support my channel this way, and comment below if you have one, how do you like it, and what do you think. I like the color, one of the best color, sparkling black. They also come in green and some yellow, but they do sometimes different color as well, like special, but this one is one of the most popular color. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.